So this is just a little recap on how we're supposed to present units on tables and graphs. So here I have a table, which I've got a few numbers in it, and I've got my variables. So this is looking at how the concentration of something changes with time. The big issue here, though, is that I haven't got any units on it. So I always need to have a unit with a value if that value has a unit. And the way I present that is I present that behind a divide sign. So here I'm going to just start off with the time column, lowercase t. And so if time is measured in seconds, I'm going to go divide by seconds. And then that is a correctly formatted column here for my time. For my concentration, we would have divide by mole per dm cubed. Now, why do we format it in this particular manner? Well, essentially, it's because I have my time divided by seconds is equal to, for example, 10. Or my time, t, is equal to 10 seconds. If I look on my other side, I could have my concentration of A divided by its unit, moles per decimeter cubed, is equal to 2.4, or the concentration of A is equal to 2.4 moles per decimeter cubed. So that is why we present it the way it is, because it is trying to account for what's going on. If I then take this further, so I've got my units here, and I'm just going to write big M. Big M is just shorthand for moles per decimeter cubed. And here I have just a little graph here at the bottom. And when I'm putting things on a graph, the thing that I change always goes on the x-axis. In this case, I'm changing time. So I'm going to put my time here on the x-axis, and I'm going to put my unit on it exactly the same way, time divided by seconds. And on my y-axis, I would have the concentration of A divided by, I'm going to write it out in full in this case, moles per decimeter cubed. And I would draw on my data points as little crosses or as dots. I've only got the two, but let's pretend I've got a few more. I never connect data points. Ever connect data points. What I can do, if I have the correct data to do so, is I could draw a line of best fit. And so I could draw what is hopefully a straight line through all of these things. That is my line of best fit, but I never, ever connect data points. I hope that's been useful so far, but the last thing I just want to do is just point out a couple of kind of oddities. So that is when we see things like perhaps, oh sorry, I'm in, let's change to black again. If I see something like 10 to the 8 over, sorry, 10 to the 8k